Hey there YouTube, Pepper here, back with another Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 single-player world tour. And today we're starting up from this area here, where I haven't built anything yet, but I'm planning on building some things soon. And we're just going to be going over some, I like to call them quality of life changes we made to the single-player world. In the last video, I talked about potentially adding more tree cover, and there was a few comments that seemed to think that was a good idea. I was on the fence about it, so I started trying it. I built this little stairway up here, going all the way to the top, and I think that turned out super nice. So this is where I left off, basically. I put some tree cover here. These are all just the default trees, but I put some rocks and, you know, some glowstone, hidden lighting, all this stuff, just give it some texture. And I think this looks really good. So you guys can let me know what you think about this. Is this too much? Is this overkill? But I think this filled out the world so nicely. I made these little like areas where you can sit, some sugar cane, all this stuff, little bench. And then if you come over here to the main area, I've been building these custom trees. I've done this a few times, like these trees were already here, but I built a few more of these where I literally just grow a tall tree and then I try to beef it up with some of this. I put some hidden lighting and I add some extra leaves and whatnot, and I just feel like it's the easiest way to get like a kind of different, unique looking custom tree in an area. And for the main parts of the town, these are sort of like the background parts, right? But like this main part, I feel like these custom trees are cool, like right down here on this sort of main street. And I might do a little more over there too, with either custom trees or just kind of doing what I did down here over there. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't want it to be overkill. I don't know if I should build stuff here. I just don't know where to stop with the trees, because it's so easy and therapeutic to just sort of spam trees for hours at a time, and that's what I did. Put some benches here and a little more of the same. But I feel like this whole street just looks so much better. Like it looks so much more like a place I'd want to be and want to hang out with and live in. And I think that's sort of where I was. I was like between, is this a world I want to live in, or do I want like views where I could see every building? And I definitely would rather make it look like a world I want to live in. Yeah, so for the grass, it's just a lot of this rocks, leaves with hidden lighting, mushrooms, and flowers. I feel like it just looks really good. I redid some of the signs where I just kind of gave them a little more, you know, some lines here. And if you go through here to the back, you'll see this area. I made another little pond and a little place to sit. Feel like behind the train station is looking a lot better now for sure. Hold on, let's go back in here. Go out the proper way. Okay, so I'm gonna come through here real quick because I think this actually is so cool. I love this. This is the first time I was talking about in the last video how Good Times with Scar used to do these trees on top of trees where he would go up. It was before you could actually like place the tree where you want it and like shear and all that stuff. I think you could just grow trees and that was the extent of it. But I love how this looks. Like this looks so cool for the backyard, where I tried his old method of just sort of putting a dirt block there, growing a tree on top of a tree. And it comes right over here to where my little path down to the mines was. And yeah, I just think this backyard looks cool. Like this is just cool now. There's like a path. It's like a jungle up there. It's awesome. I love it. And I want to do more of this in other areas. I feel like these just look super good if you do them right. Moving on, so this is just a little thing. All this stuff is like a culmination of little things, but I think it really changed how the main area of the world looks drastically. And it kind of goes to show how much like atmosphere and landscaping is so important in not only just Minecraft in your Minecraft world, but in video games in general. Like I talk about this, I rant about it a lot, where if a game's atmosphere is bad, I just want nothing to do with it. Like I don't want to play it. It's got to be a world that I want to be in. And that's what I'm trying to do, is turn this into a world that I want to be in. So I made these little beach umbrellas and some chairs. I don't know, I might do more or less of these possibly. I'm not sure yet. Been thinking about rebuilding the dock. I still want to build big boats out here. Like I have a lot of ideas. I've been playing a lot more lately, as you can probably tell. So yeah, this is the main area of the town, and I just feel like walking down this street now is so much more pleasant than it used to be, where it was just sort of plain and there was no landscaping or anything. Like I said, I did all my signs here, like I just jazzed these up a little, put the lines in there, and, you know, just touched up some things. Either my next project is either going to be probably building some stuff up here, building up the city a little, or potentially the train. Like, I really need to start with the train stuff that I talked about in the last video, building spawn train station and all that stuff. Now that I've sort of got a direction, at least, where I want to go with these trees and the atmosphere of the world. But in the meantime, let me show you what I did with the Nether, because the Nether before was just a big cobblestone structure in the sky, and I always, for some reason, when I create a new world, I always forget that I can just lower the Y coordinates of the Nether and build it underground and have it not be a giant cobblestone annoying structure floating in the sky. So that's what I did. I tore down the entire cobblestone structure and I began to build underground, and I think this looks a ton better. So here we go. This is that's the castle, the first castle we just went in. That's the house by the beach, and then over here we'll come into the main Nether hub. Now, I was not thinking about this at all, and initially these were just netherrack blocks, but a ghost or a gas spawned down here, and he just started blowing shit up. Because when I was building it in the Nether, I had it on peaceful, and I didn't think about the fact that the gas would spawn. I just forgot about it. So I was like, oh no, we have to find a way to keep them from spawning. So far, lowering this part of the floor has done the trick, and I think that's enough, because I read online that it needs a 5x5 area to spawn. I don't think anything's like 5x5 here. I think everything's like good enough. But yeah, there's the underground city base. I had to make do with, this was a little off center, but I had to make do with some pictures. I think it looks alright. This was basically like a new mine that goes past the spawn tower, and it's like way just over a new area, and I was having a lot of luck finding diamonds there last night. I haven't been finding diamonds in my main mines for a long time. Snowy area, spawn, and ocean base, right? So everything's looking a lot nicer now, a lot more snazzy. And let me show you what happened up here, because so there's this texture pack, right? And it's not doing it now. But if you go to old cobble, okay, one, I think this looks dope. I go back and forth between old cobble and current cobble. It depends on the build, which one looks better, I feel like. But so I made this up here. This is just all cobble. I didn't really know what to do with it. Might jazz it up later. And so this is sort of just to the main Nether area, right? Initially, what was happening, okay, was I was coming down here, and it was kind of stupid because I probably should have realized it, but this was invisible for some reason, and I kept walking into it over and over. I actually have a video clip of it, which I'll probably put here, because I just didn't realize what the hell was going on. Like, it was just invisible. I was like, why am I burning at nothing? I lost all my stuff like 3 times. But then I realized a couple of these texture packs, I don't even know which ones. I think this one was doing it initially. It was like it just was for a second. They were making it invisible. I'm really not sure why. I still haven't figured it out. Hold on. Ow! Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, it's too much, it's too much. I still haven't figured it out, but somebody online said it was... Fucker. Oh, I took my torch down. Somebody online said it was an Optifine setting. And so I messed around with the Optifine settings. I changed them a bunch, and then it fixed it. But then I changed them back to their initial settings, and it was still fixed. So I don't know what fixed it. If any of you guys know, like, what Optifine setting or video setting is causing lava and water to be invisible in certain texture packs, let me know, because I have no idea. So for now, I'm just not using texture packs and trying to use my my common sense, which apparently I did not have with me there initially. What else? So I think that's it for the world. Man, it's crazy how you can put... Oh! Look at this. I put cactuses down here. So I can actually just, like, throw stuff away now. Like, isn't this great? Because I've been looking for, like, an incinerator, but I kept burning my floor and stuff like that. So cactuses, yeah. But yeah, it's crazy how you can put, like, tens of hours... I mean, I don't know exactly how long I put, but, like, tens of hours into a game. And... you know, just do all these little atmosphere changes, which took longer than you'd imagine. What happened there? It was like, you see it floating? That's weird, right? Yeah, it took longer than you'd imagine, and then you just show it off in 10 minutes. But the other thing is, if you guys haven't checked out the Survival Island videos with Blair, Ryan, and Whammy, check them out. I actually think they're turning out really good. I think they're pretty funny. They're a little edgy, a little old YouTube, a little raunchy in spots, you know, but I think it's pretty funny. I don't think they're that crazy. So if you're into the comfort content, I'd say skip it. If you like that old YouTube kind of feel where it's just the boys making some jokes, having some fun banter, check them out. I think they turned out well. So I think that's it. Until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw, and I'll see you next Tuesday with another one, and I'll see you Saturday with a Survival Island video. Peace out, Girl Scouts.